Hello. Surprised to see me, are you? Crochet CJ here, episode 47. It's been about a year. For those of you who don't know me very well, I'm a mom, a wife, a midwife, and I'm a born-again Christian, and I love people enough to tell them that. So, welcome back to me, or to you guys, or to those 1 or 2 subscribers who are still hanging out there and see a video pop up. Hi. It's been crazy. It's just been crazy. I mean, you guys know work gets crazy, and I work a lot of hours sometimes, and we finally got fully staffed. Well, that wasn't, last year was COVID, horrible stuff. This year we're still continuing with all that fun stuff. Fun. I don't know how to better to put it. Anyway, so my most recent adventure, I had foot and ankle reconstruction, so that hopefully I have an arch now and I don't have to walk with a limp and have swelling and pain all the time. It was a pretty extensive procedure. I had that done on September 3rd, and I just 2 weeks ago was allowed to start bearing weight on that right foot. So I have been in a cast and a knee walker with a walker for transfers for almost 10 weeks, and then now I'm at about 12 weeks, and I walk with this big lovely boot, which I guess I could show you if I could kick my foot up that far. Ta-da! I can't kick my foot up that far. Let's see if I can make the camera go down enough to... No, I can't even do that. Okay, well, you guys know what a boot looks like for when you have to walk. So we'll just jump back in like nothing ever happened, right? Now, obviously, I don't have everything I've made over the last several months since I've made a video. I don't, I am terrible about keeping track of things that I make, and so I've made a lot of things that I couldn't even tell you that, yeah, I made that, and this is when I made it, and this is what I made it of, because I've just made so much stuff. Yeah, one of the nice things about being off work and being down in the chair is you do some knitting and crocheting. Still think I should be a little more prolific than I have been, but there's other things you have to do too. You have to take care of other things. Even if you're chair bound most of the time, there's still things to take care of. Let's see, what can I tell you? Started physical therapy Saturday for range of motion, or no, last Tuesday. And I go twice a week for 6 weeks. So we're doing range of motion. Hopefully after I see him the first week of December, he's going to put me in a shoe out of the boot and ankle brace and let me start walking with maybe just a cane, so that I can eventually walk without assistance. I have a walker. Yes, I'm a little old woman. And that leads me to one of my first finished objects. I made myself a walker caddy. I know I probably should have just taken it off, but the pattern is from Yarn Inspirations. It's just a walker caddy, and it's got some nice little pockets in it. They use Velcro to attach it to the walker. I'm not a big fan of Velcro in association with yarn. I don't know why. So I actually put buttons on mine. I just made buttonholes and put buttons on it. The yarn I used actually is some leftover. I had bought a crochet surprise box to make a Christmas tree, and so I had leftover Bernat Super Value. So I used, let's see, forest green, and then this one is teal heather, and then the biggest part of it is this, which is a deep sea green. Anyway, Bernat Super Value, it's acrylic. It's probably equitable to Red Heart Super Saver. The Walker Caddy pattern is free on Yarn Inspirations website. As always, if you don't know me from the past, I go back, and once my video is uploaded, I will put in all the links to the patterns and to Specialty Yarns if I use any Specialty Yarns websites. Again, I've made a lot of things. I make a lot of Ross hats. So this one I made, I tend to make them a little longer so you can fold up the brim if you'd like. This one is made from Stylecraft Highland Heathers, and the color is moss. And again, it's just an acrylic yarn, and this was a gift from my lovely friend Mary in Ireland. So sorry I dropped the hat on the floor. The next hat that I have to show you is another Ross hat, but I have folded up the brim on it. This one I actually held the strands double, so it's super thick. And it's made with Stylecraft Special DK double knit, and the color is green gauge. I really like it. Kind of looks like grass or something. Again, this is from my friend Mary in Ireland, so yay. The last hat I made is another hat. This one is not a Ross hat. This is called a Lyle Hat. And it was I want to say it was a free pattern, maybe on a blog hop or something. If not, I mean, I'll link you guys to this person's page so you can find this. The thing I like about this is the little, you know, your ribbing is done with front loop. Is it front loop or back loop? Back loop knit when you knit, and then purl, and then front loop knit, and then purl. Yeah, I don't have this pattern memorized. Anyway, I really like this little hat. I think it turned out really cute. I love the way it's striped. And this is Mandala Ombre, and the color is Mantra. Woohoo. Yeah, Mandala Ombre. And you guys know me. I think they had, when they first came out with these Mandala Ombres at Walmart, I went and bought all the colors because I just really thought they were really nice. So that's why I have that. I have lots of other finished objects. I have been playing around with my Cricut machine. So I got a Cricut machine because I thought, oh, that'd be great for cutting fabric for making quilts, right? It's so much hassle because even though you use a 12 by 24 mat, you have to cut your fabric in 12 by 24. You have to get it smoothly on there, and then you cut it, and then you peel it up. Okay, I just whip out the rotary cutter, and it's so much faster to cut pieces for quilts. So I don't use it for that. So at first I thought, well, I guess I'll just sell it because I'm not going to use it. Well, then I realized, hey, I wear t-shirts to work. I'm the t-shirt midwife. So I started making t-shirts. This is one I made. It's a Harry Potter after all this time. Always t-shirt. This is one of my big roomy ones that I made for my convalescence so that I don't have to feel uncomfortable. You know, I sit around in my pajamas unless I'm out of the house. So, you know, there you go. But I started making t-shirts last year. I think I may have shown you guys the ornaments. I made some ornaments with it. And then this year I've just been playing around, having so much fun. I found this really, there's this, and I'll link her Etsy shop too. These people that sell the SVGs, which are the files that you use. A lady never discusses the size of her yarn stash. Is that not cute? Love it. Made these for friends for Christmas. They already know they're getting them, so this is not spoiling the surprise if they watch the video. But she's got some really cute SVGs. She had some cute Halloween ones, and then she had some fiber related ones, so I pulled those out and made some of those. And this is also from her website. Stop staring at me like I'm a skein on sticks. I don't know if you can really read that, but I don't guess that's going to focus very well. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought that was so funny. So, and then I got to practice some layering, which is kind of a new fun thing for me. Anyway, I will link her shop, her Etsy shop. If anybody does that kind of stuff or they like the SVGs, you don't have to put them on shirts. You can put them on canvas bags. You know, I've got some of her SVGs that I purchased. And I mean, they're all like $1 or $2. They're not expensive. I actually happened to be fortunate. My friend Sandra had told me about this lady's Etsy shop and said, hey, I know you know, sometimes you want different SVGs than what's available on the Cricut design space. Check this lady out. So I go and I'm looking at her stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, that's kind of cute. So I thought, well, you know, this weekend. So on the weekend, I thought, oh, I'll get on. So the next weekend I get on and she had everything 20% off. So of course I did purchase several files, but that's just kind of fun stuff to do, you know, and I've got some of hers that I purchased, like I said, that I'm going to probably put on canvas bags rather than shirts, because I have literally made myself so many t-shirts the last few weeks. It is ridiculous. And then there was another file that I got off of Etsy. Look, it's the Grinch. So I had bought this t-shirt for another shirt and ended up not using it. And I thought, oh, that color, I realize it's lime green. It's probably not exactly Grinch green, but it's close, right? So I like the Grinch. So that's one of my favorites. And then sometimes you'll see a t-shirt, you know, it'll pop up on an advertisement on Facebook or something like that. Or sometimes you can actually just search online and put in, you know, t-shirt ideas for Christmas, or I've done midwife t-shirts, you know, things like that, you know, plug that in and you can come up with different things. So I'm scrolling along and I see this one. Oh my goodness. Fa la to the 8th power. Get it? Fa la 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 la. Yeah, I know. I am not only a nerd, I'm a math nerd, and it's quite all right. I have another t-shirt sitting here, but I can't show it because that one is a Christmas present. That's a surprise for a dear friend of mine, and I don't want her to see it before she opens it. I've made some other really cute ones. I made one, and I wish I had it in here, but I wore it and I've washed it. And it says, let me tell you about my Jesus, and it's really cute. And I made another one that's like a Christmas tree shape, and it's all the names of God, which is really cute, you know, like Emmanuel, Redeemer, things like that. It's really neat. I really like it too. So lots of fun stuff, playing with the Cricut, pretty much just t-shirts. I did make a Christmas ornament for my son. Oh man, I wish I knew where that was because it was pretty funny. Hopefully this will not be a one-off, and I will make another video in about a week, and I will dig up that Christmas ornament and find it and show it to you guys. I set it aside because I needed some other stuff to go with it, and you know, to put down in it, because it's one of those clear plastic Christmas ornaments. And now, where have I set it aside? I don't know. Oh, who's with me? Joy's in progress. So right now I'm working on a pair of vanilla socks that I'm making for my dear friend Mary. And this is my well-worn copy of a pattern from the Unapologetic Knitter. I have dozens and dozens of sock patterns. This is the only one I ever make. Not because I don't want to make the other ones, but because I have this one almost pretty much memorized. The only reason I hang on to this so closely is because if I make a different size, sometimes I forget which, you know, how many stitches I need to cast on, or how many stitches I need to have on one needle, things like that. So the I made a pair of socks for her already and sent them to her. And then this one is just, I'm making it the opposite way. So the red, white, and blue is Show Me Yarn's Old Glory, and it is on their boot heel base, which is a fingering weight. And that is what this is, gorgeous red, white, and blue. I bought it because I thought it was self-striping, okay? I really wanted a self-striping red, white, and blue yarn. But apparently I picked up one that wasn't self-striping. I know, I keep looking at the wrong place. Oh, there comes my husband, so we may get interrupted. Anyway, so this is what the red, white, and blue looks like. The other socks I made her, this part is the red, white, and blue, and then this part is red. The heel, I'm doing contrasting heels, toes, and cuffs. This red, I can't remember what it is because I don't still have the ball band, but if I find that information, I will put that down below too. Okay, so that, and then my daughter, one of her friends requested that I make a scarf for them to give to someone, and they wanted it made out of bulky yarn, and they wanted it to be black, and they wanted it to be the same size as the Doctor Who scarf. So I can't remember how long this thing's going to be. It's 12 inches wide. I forgot to put my point protectors on, and I almost lost my work there. But anyway, it's just knitting back and forth. Now the trick I'll tell you that my good friend Mary told me is when you get to the end of a row, when you start your next row, when you turn and start your next row, slip the first one purlwise, the first stitch, and then knit, and then you're just going to knit it when you come back around. But that gives you this nice edge. So, and I just noticed that I really need to fix that where I sewed in ends where I had to change skeins of yarn. This is made with Bernat Softy Chunky in black, because that's what they want, is black. And the reason I chose to knit the Dr. Who scarf instead of crochet it is because we all know how hard it is to see black, to see stitches, especially in crochet. So I decided that would be a great idea. That's about it. I know there's so much more going on, and we'll go on in the future. You know me, I like a short, sweet kind of video, and I think this is a good one to start back in to my videos, and next week we will talk a little bit more. In the meantime, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, guys, and hopefully I'll be back in about a week with a little bit more stuff, and I've missed you. Bye.